I stole something while I was in Los Angeles from a famous person.
Why am I not surprised?
And I brought it back.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to have you open it on the podcast.
Oh, my.
Let's go.
Okay.
I have been waiting so long. Just a little side note. We have been recording our weekly podcast, but you've been on vacation.
Yep.
I've been on vacation.
So we had some that played in the middle of it that we pre-recorded, but this is the first time back.
Yes. Okay. Can I show you something?
Yeah, sure.
All right. In this box that I'm holding right here.
Yeah. Expertly wrapped.
It is what I took from a famous,
like really famous?
A-lister.
Currently living or not?
Let's not go there yet.
Okay.
And I took it and I have it here. And everybody in the car while I was taking it was freaking out. We'll call somebody that was in the car while I took said thing.
Okay.
That's in this box, and we'll unwrap it later in this podcast.
Okay.
I can't wait.
All
First,
right. Okay.
I want to hear about your vacation because you did the dreaded traveling with in-laws.
See, now the dreaded thing, that's too much. I mean, here, first of all, there were 5 of us total. 2 of them didn't travel with us. It was 3 of us, and it wasn't that bad.
Okay, that's good.
Then when we got there was some drama here and there. There was a recording I was going to try to bring, but it was so light, like we were on the beach. Yeah. All you heard was the beach, and like, and then the background. My brother had, I probably shouldn't be telling the story, but apparently he had left his shirt off, and apparently the top part of his chest was a little irritated.
Okay, so I'm a horrible host. First of all, hi, my name is Jeremy. His name is Todd.
That's right.
Best friends for years. In the radio industry, wanted to do a podcast together.
And
that's why we're doing this podcast.
That's right.
And so we talk about our lives. We talk about the radio. We talk about everything going on. This is the Jeremy Show podcast. Glad you're here. Now, I'm single. I don't have anybody. I am.
Well, you have people.
Well, I've got people, and
but you're not married.
Riding solo, honey, in this life.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you something.
You better let somebody love you before it's too late. By the way,
no one will have me. Todd is married to a lovely lady named Becca.
That's right.
And she's got a brother.
Yep.
She's got a father, and they're both living with you in that
family compound.
Family compound.
That's right.
Now, y'all all went on vacation together.
We did.
So I'm sorry that I did the setup too late, but
now
continue.
You know.
Now we can. Okay.
So my brother's nipples got irritated. So is that a headline there or what? He's probably not going to be happy with me saying it.
Nipples
so
irritated.
We were discussing, he said, I need to get some sort of lotion. I said, because he said, I need some nipple covers. And I said, that's a bra. Becca said, pasties. I said, that's for women. And so we had this discussion on the beach. And she said, why don't you put on your shirt, for goodness sakes? And
that's what I do.
That's what I would do, sure. He's trying to find a way to cover the nipples only. And I said, you're going to make a certain newspaper or a certain website if you do that. So,
man, you have any half dollars that I can?
They have clubs for that or something. So that was our discussion on the beach. I went to the beach twice. Once to walk the beach. Another, we sat out one day. Here's the thing.
Was it because of the whole thing that
the nipple gate? No, nothing like that. That was right near the end of the whole vacation thing. Okay. No, the thing about it is with stingrays and sharks and all that stuff, I just don't find any enjoyment staying on the beach all day. I don't.
Well, you can get attacked by a wild animal.
Sure, like a boar.
I've seen those come out of the palm trees
those
before.
Beach boars, sure, you got to watch them. So we had a place. We bought a house. Well, we rented a house, and it had its own pool in the backyard. This great entertainment area that you open the back doors opens to like a porch that's all screened in, overlooking the pool. Then there's a cabana. It's this whole thing, and it was just glorious. So we had a great time. Spent a lot of time with the pool. Spent a lot of time unplugged. Didn't do work or anything. So it was a great vacation.
Great. And
that's the headlines of my. Not the nipplegate notwithstanding, of course, which is really unfortunate.
So did he ever put his shirt back on, and that's how he handled it?
No, he just complained about it the whole time, looking for something to cover just the nipples. And I'm like, well, you're going to look far and wide. They don't have that here. They do rentals for like chairs and umbrellas, but nothing for that. So
let's start a new business. Nipple covers for the beach.
Nipple covers. That's right. Exactly.
Oh, wow. So you had an eventful
yeah,
vacation.
we did. There was some drama here and there, but overall,
Good.
it was 1 or 2% of the whole vacation. So it went well.
All right.
It went well.
So my vacation.
Yes.
I took my grandparents, my granddaddy is going to be 95 next month.
That's amazing.
My grandmother is 86. She'll be 87 in April.
Mm-hmm.
And they were rock stars. I mean, they kept
up and they did all the stuff. They didn't go and want to go home and go to sleep at 3 in the afternoon.
I mean, they kept up great. My grandmother, unfortunately, right now is in the middle of dealing with a back issue, which has caused bad sciatic pain.
Oh my.
So bless her heart. We had to really take it slow and rest. I mean, if you've ever had sciatic trouble, you know how bad it is.
I don't know if I have, but I can imagine.
It's really bad. But we started in Tiburon.
And where's that?
That is in Northern California, right off the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay.
And we had a nightmare of a time there.
Why?
This house that we rented.
Why?
One, we get there and we come in, we drop our luggage and we leave.
Mm-hmm.
And we come back, get ready for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother goes, well, look at this. They've got an old curling iron like mine. Her curling iron was out in the living room area on a table in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was hers. It wasn't somebody else's.
Figured out. She goes, y'all, this is mine. What did y'all do? I didn't do that. She goes into her luggage.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be at the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was out. So we just thought, okay, grandmother, maybe you just did it and forgot about it. Whatever.
Could be.
The next day, I'm looking for the garbage because, the garbage in the house, I want to take it out. Can't find it.
Okay.
Whatever. I'll just wait. The next day, the garbage is at the bottom of the hill of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So it appears and it's full and it is emptied over into the whole cul-de-sac area. And I go, where did that come? I've been looking for this. It wasn't there. Now it's there and it's full.
But it wasn't there before.
No.
Okay.
All right. It's now emptied out all on the cul-de-sac. And the neighbors is there. Theirs is full.
Yeah.
Not knocked over. So I get out, put it all up, set it up. Think this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
We leave, we come back, and the front door is wide open when we come back.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
That door locks. You shut it and it locks. And if you know anything about me or the people around me, you know that we're freaks about security.
We are too.
Very
I am
secure.
Too,
just so we check it.
Yeah.
We came back and it's unlocked.
Mm.
And then that night at dinner, I'm sitting at the dining room table and something caught my eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's a room that is you can't get into it. It's a wine room.
Okay.
But deep inside that wine room is a white, scary mask looking back at me. And I said, heck no, I'm out of here. So I call Airbnb and I say, I don't know what kind of outfit this is, but I'm out of here. They refunded me the money. Half of it.
Half of it. Okay.
Because I thought something's up. Weird. So we leave there. We go down the coast. We go to Monterey.
Yeah.
We go to Carmel by the Sea.
Sounds nice.
We go to Pismo Beach.
I don't know what that is.
All these cool things. And by the way, if you want to follow any of this from the trip, facebook.com/Jeremy on the air.
Okay.
And then we get to Los Angeles.
LA.
I love LA. Now,
you're a big fan.
Everyone talks about, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there's a segment of the people who hate LA. But you know what? I think it's a political thing. Politics. You know how I am. I couldn't care less about that.
You don't care about
I don't care. No. Hey, give me the good weather. Give me the sunny. Give me the
stars.
The stars.
Sure.
The orange trees.
You love that.
That's what I love about California.
Right.
So I get there. And I want you to think back in the last couple of weeks on the stars that we have lost.
Yeah.
And I want you to try to tell me if there's a star that comes to your mind that we've recently lost, a legend, and tell me who that is.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob Barker. Okay.
Not the answer you're looking for.
Well, I wanted to go to Bob Barker's house.
Oh, okay. And
I wanted to see his house. And I noticed something.
What'd you notice?
At 10 p.m. at night outside of Bob Barker's house.
What was it?
Well, something sticking out of the garbage can.
Gosh. And what would that be?
And I said, hold the phone. Hang on just a second.
Oh, no. Tell me you didn't.
Inside the box.
Don't tell me.
I'm going to give you this.
Oh, no.
You want to back up a little bit
Okay.
so everybody watching on YouTube is going to be able to.
Am I in camera range?
You are in camera range, sir.
So this is something.
By the way, if you're not watching us also, if you're listening to this podcast, wherever you get your podcast, thank you for that. But you could also watch every episode on YouTube.
Is this that long microphone? Yeah, very nice. What's in the box? Oh my. This is Bob Barker's pillow. You took Bob. I don't even want to smell this.
No, that's the first thing I did. It smells like an old person's house.
Of course it does. He's 98 or something like that.
And then I thought, oh my gosh, did he die on the pillow?
It does smell like an old.
Doesn't it? But it sounds, it's like an old person's house.
It's
nice.
not dirty or nasty. Yeah.
No, it's not. And here's what I was thinking. I'm surmising that maybe it was the night before the trash came, late at night.
Yeah.
He had passed away just days before. They're cleaning out his house
So
and they're throwing away his pillow.
Oh
now,
my.
Here's the thing. There was another pillow in there.
Did you get both?
No, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to dumpster dive. And everybody in my car, you remember Timid Terry?
I do.
Timid Terry's in the car.
Yeah.
He comes by his name naturally.
Yeah.
My grandparents are in the car.
Yeah.
They're all freaking out.
Of course they are.
And watch him not answer.
Another ringy-dingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll call my grandparents.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Who would you want to hear from? My grandmother, who's 87, my granddaddy, who's 95.
Grandmother. Let's do that.
Calling grandmother.
Boy. Can't believe
But isn't that nice? And that's a nice, expensive pillow.
Yeah, it is. What is that mark right there?
I think you know.
Please don't.
That's that grandmother.
Hello.
What?
Welcome.
What?
What do you want? By the way, you're on the podcast. Say hi to everybody. Act like you like me for 5 minutes.
Oh, hi.
Boy, that's pretty good.
Your friend Todrick is here. You know what? My grandmother goes on and on and on about how pretty your voice is.
That's really sweet.
Loves your voice.
That's nice.
Always are talking about you. Grandmother, we're here on the podcast and we're talking about me taking Bob Barker's pillow from the garbage.
Oh, my. Oh.
Did you sleep on it that night?
No, we wouldn't let him. He wanted to, but we wouldn't let him.
And I wanted her to smell it and she wouldn't smell it.
No.
I did smell it.
No.
And
You did?
I did, yeah. It smells like, well,
an old person's house.
an old person's house.
But a nice one, like a nice old
Yeah,
person's
it's not
house.
bad. I
Like
mean,
a rich old
It's
person's
not
house.
like death or anything. I mean,
And my granddaddy said, now, don't be smelling that. You might have something on it that could kill you.
he's a wise man.
What? So
yeah,
here's the deal.
he wanted to go back and rummage through, but we wouldn't let him.
Because there was another pillow hanging out, and who knows what else. Well, and my grandmother said, well, maybe his pajamas are in there. I said, you better turn the car around.
Maybe that hair dye's in there.
Yeah.
Something.
But I was so excited about it. And then, of course, the next day,
Mhm.
Remember, I told you, I bet you they did this late at night, right before the garbage comes, so people aren't doing what I was doing. Sure enough, I talked them into going back by there just because I wanted to see something, knowing good and well if I would have seen something hanging out of there, I would have taken it again.
Of course you would.
No, it's gone. I was mad the rest of the trip. I said, y'all ruined my vacation.
Probably because you were running up to the garbage can, grabbing stuff out of there. They had to go take it out.
Here's the deal. I was smooth about this.
Oh, were you?
I had somebody.
No, he didn't run up there.
No, had somebody else drive, and I got in the passenger seat. And I had them roll down the window as they just slowly walked, drove by Bob Barker's house, and everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
I reach out the window, I grab that pillow, and they went.
So the garbage can was by the street.
Right by the street. I mean, they were literally, they had cleaned out that house. Yeah, and right there in the front there. Cleaned out that house and was going to throw away things in Bob Barker's house. Now, I know he's going to have a real estate sale, and people are going to buy a lot of money like they did with Golden Girl
Betty White.
Betty White.
Right.
Which, by the way, they were arch nemesis.
Betty White and Bob Barker?
Didn't like each other.
Why?
It had something to do with an ape back in the years ago.
Oh.
Not an ape.
An ape?
An elephant. One wanted to get it out of the zoo and bring it. Bob wanted to take it out of the zoo. And it was a bad thing.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, I've got Bob Barker's pillow. It's here at the house.
Now, what are you going to do with it?
Listen, I'm on a Bob Barker kick. I don't know.
Okay.
I just have bought his book. I'm reading his book currently.
Yeah.
I truthfully think Bob Barker could very well be, they used to call it back in the day, masters of ceremonies. The best I have ever seen.
Hard to argue that.
He knew how to take somebody that had never been exposed to television or anything like that, and he could pull out their personality in a way that I've never seen anybody be able to do.
Yeah.
He was just masterful, and he owned that stage. I can't even watch that show now. It's unwatchable to me. There's nobody in the audience. It's edited.
They have a new theater now, like a new studio. Or something.
It's just all of it's just makes me want to cry.
Yeah. I was hoping that maybe you would use this pillow. Maybe you would go ahead and put a slip on there or something, go to town and sleep on it and see if you
Here's the thing.
Felt different about things.
There is a slip on it. Now I could unzip it and take the real pillow out of that and put it into something else, but I don't want to do that. Bob Barker's golden hair has been on that pillow. He may have died on that pillow.
He may have. That's crazy.
So anyway, grandmother, thank you for putting up with shenanigans. Tell everybody what you thought of the vacation. Make sure it's good.
Oh, we had a wonderful time.
It was
Covered
fun.
many miles and saw a lot of things.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed it.
That's good.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was.
How did you tell any of your church friends about my thieving when we were on vacation?
Thieving.
Your what?
Did you
no,
tell?
I didn't tell them. No, I'm not going to
goodness.
tell that.
Well, now that they're now that you're on the podcast, let's go ahead and spread this
It's
out
all
to
out
the
now.
yeah, everybody can.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out now. I'm afraid.
I'll let you borrow the pillow if you want it one night. She loved
I
Bob
don't
Barker.
think so.
But did
I
you?
love him. Yeah, I loved him. We went to his grave even.
Yeah, went to his
where
grave?
His grave was.
Because I thought that they would have already buried him, but no, they were going to bury him 2 days after we left Los Angeles.
Okay.
I really wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Now, I want to make sure everybody knows I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. It's when something's in the trash, it's free game. It's not like I was stealing it. You can do that. It's just maybe not the most sanitary or ethical or anything like that.
Morally
I love Bob Barker, and I wanted the opportunity to have something, so I took it.
I don't want Bob's toothbrush, though. I just don't.
I would have had it. I would have got to go back. I love you, grandmother.
I love you.
Talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Yeah, so everybody's kind of hung up on her a little prematurely.
She was ready to go.
I love her. There you go.
That is a story that I can't top.
I
have other stories I could tell, and I can't tell on the podcast. There you go.
Well,
but that tops them all right there.
I would have died if I would have opened that trash, and that little microphone would have been popping out.
Oh, that big long microphone. You would have taken that a heartbeat.
Or a Plinko chip. Suddenly, Jeremy's not freaky. He's cool.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
Wow.
Anybody wants to throw some money at me for the Bob Barker pillow, get at me.
I need to wash my hands after handling that thing.
Isn't that cool though? But it's we now know what Bob Barker's house smelled like.
I guess we do.
Isn't that cool?
That's crazy.
All right.
And a little creepy. But that's normal for you.
We are back from our vacation.
We are
back in the swing of things. Not that we haven't been. New Jeremy Show episodes drop every Wednesday wherever you download your unbelievable podcasts. Make sure to tell a friend. That's your goal this week, is to tell one friend about the Jeremy Show podcast. And
don't bring up the Nipplegate thing from earlier, please.
Tell them that you know somebody that had Nipplegate on the beaches of Florida. A crazy guy that stole Bob Barker's pillow, and this podcast is a must.
There go the holidays for me and for my family.
I guarantee you one thing: if somebody creates nipple covers and makes money off of this after this,
we need to go exactly. We need to copyright or trademark that for sure. Invent that.
We'll see you Wednesdays.
Goodbye.